Hey guys, it's your girl Night Latte, and you're listening to Girl Chat. If you like this episode and you want to hear more, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Night Latte or at Girl Chat NCC to get all the information and notifications on upcoming episodes. If you're really a fan of your girl, go ahead and become a dedicated audience listener. That way, you'll be the first to receive notifications about all of my upcoming episodes. So, guys, today I am finally going to finish my kind of polyamory dating episode. I was trying to get it in really yesterday for the last day of Pride, but I'm not gonna lie, sis was tired. So I do want to cover just in this one, just cover a few things that I'm finding, while I'm continuing on my journey to be very important. So the first one will definitely be hierarchy, building versus unicorn hunting. So for those of you that are new and don't understand the difference, so some people get into poly relationships, and most people do, to kind of build. It's similar to monogamy when a single person's looking for other people. You're looking to build something special, something loving, romantic, long lasting, a bond, a connection. So when you're poly in dating, it's kind of the same thing. You're looking for more people to build with. The same way you would if you were single. You want to get to know them, you're dating, you want to become something, build a loving relationship, right? The only difference is if you're poly, sometimes if you're poly and partnered, you kind of already have someone. So you're just kind of doing the same thing all over again, but with a different person. And then there's actual what's called unicorn hunting, where there are people that are claimed to be poly and partnered, but they're not looking to build a relationship. They're basically looking to fuck someone. They're looking for a third, threesome, whatever you want to call it. They're looking for that. And the only reason I don't like that, because I've been hunted, I would say, is because to me, I don't like all the fluffy shit. Like, don't say, oh, I'm poly. I'm looking for a third person to join my relationship and get to know us sexually. No, you're looking for someone to fuck you and your boyfriend. Or if it's the guy, you want someone to fuck you and your girlfriend. And that's a threesome. If you're looking for fun times or, those type of things, or hookups or something casual, that's a fuck buddy. And while I don't knock people that are looking for that, I knock the people that aren't upfront. You're not looking for a potential partner. You're looking for someone to bang. And while that's so great, that's not the kind of wavelength that I'm on. So definitely you want to know the difference between those two. You want to kind of don't get caught up in I call it all the fluffy words. So that's kind of the first thing. The other thing that I've been kind of exploring is what's called hierarchy versus I call it KTP, but it's kitchen table poly. So the difference is, I would say, in the hierarchy, you have a primary relationship. That person and your relationship with that person is the most important one on the totem pole. So a lot of times it's the person like you're married to or engaged to, the person you raise children with, the person you live with. So in my personal life, if I was to have a hierarchy type poly situation, my relationship with Aaron would be my most important, my primary relationship, because we raise children together, we live together, we're getting married. Those would be that type of thing. I personally don't like really having a hierarchy type relationship, because to me, if I love her and I love someone else, I want everyone to feel like they're equally important, that no one's less important than anyone else. Just my personal preference. And I know a lot of relationships that I get in, I really don't like the hierarchy type lifestyle, because I don't ever want to feel less than. I don't ever want to feel like, less important to someone, or like my relationship doesn't matter as much. So that's just an example of a dynamic for you guys. I mean, to each their own. Some people, it keeps balance. In my relationship, while she is very important to me, I don't like to say like anyone that dates me while I'm dating her is less important, because obviously that other person is just as important to me as well. And another dynamic that I've kind of been hearing a lot about, I know some of you guys wrote me and had some questions, is KTP, or kitchen table poly, which is really simple as this kind of, I guess the most simplistic definition would be that your partners are friends, but they're not fucking. Like, they're both fucking you, and you fuck both of them, even hell at the same time, but they're not fucking each other. They're cool though, they're cordial, they're friendly enough where you guys could sit together at a kitchen table and share a meal, you guys could hang out. That's currently the dynamic I'm exploring now. I do have a partner outside my relationship, or I call them metas. So I do have a meta outside my relationship, and they're really cool with Aaron, but they're not dating. I don't ever really intend on them dating. I don't know why I call it the selfish in me. I don't ever really intend on them dating, but they are cool. Like, they text, they've been around each other, they're friendly. And I mean, I kind of, so far, I'll be honest and say I like this dynamic. So, I'll keep you guys updated if it changes. I know some of you guys also been writing me just about, like, rules in your dynamic, like the do's and don'ts. And I would say right now, being as though Aaron's pretty new to it, we don't really have a set type of rules, I would say. Just kind of as things happen and we talk about it, we kind of set a standard from there. So I know one of the really big things that we're kind of both big on is you can't have sex with any other partners or potential partners in our bed. So while my metas may have been to my house, we are all aware that if I do, get sexual with them, they can't have sex like in the house, one where my children are, and they also can't have sex in my bedroom, the bed that Aaron and I share together. And then talking to other people, I find that especially with couples, that this is a very popular rule because, the bed that we share is like sacred, is nobody's sex juices or whatever is in that bed but ours. So I understand it. Like, I wouldn't want to come home and sleep on somebody's nut-stained sheets and it's like not my cum, like it's someone else's cum. I don't want to sleep in someone else's jizz. Like, that to me is fucking dirty. Like, you had someone jizzing all in my bed and now I'm supposed to just lay my head on this pillow. Like, so I definitely kind of see why that's a very popular rule. I know one that we recently talked about, like a couple of days ago, is kind of our special time. So, like, there is times, like one day a week, where we unplug and we spend time together. We're not like on our phones talking to other partners or other interests or other people. It's just like us two enjoying our time together. And then we did kind of agree like on certain special times, like our anniversary or like Christmas or like times that are special to us and our relationship, that those are times we would unplug and kind of spend time with each other. So those are the only two rules that we have so far. As we continue down this journey together, I'll keep you guys updated and I'll let you know if anything changes. But if you definitely, want more insight into this one or this lifestyle or anything of that nature, then, definitely feel free to chime in on my Instagram, either at NightLatte or at GirlChatNCC. And just tell me what you think. Tell me some ideas that you have, some rules. I'm always open to suggestions. What kind of rules would you guys set? Definitely let me know. Kind of into transition. So I know for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I know I was supposed to tell you guys Monday about the sex club I went to. Your girl got busy with kids and life, but I do owe you guys reviews. So for those of you that don't know, on past Friday, I went to the Pleasure Garden. I'm surprised a lot of people I knew what it was. But for those of you that don't know, it is a lifestyle club. I call it a sex club, but we'll get into why. But it's a lifestyle club that is kind of part dance club, and I call it part adult playground. So if you are familiar with Philly, or if you're ever in Philly, it's down on Passyunk Avenue, which is, I guess, southwest, it's considered. I'm not really familiar with the Southwest area besides the airport, but it's considered Southwest, I think. And it's right behind the Purple Orchid strip club. So if you've been to that strip club, it's literally connected, but it's like behind it. It's like a whole separate entrance. So it is members only. So sorry, there is no one-day ticket. You do have to get a membership. There's either a couples trial. They do have single male tickets. Well, memberships. They have single female memberships. They have couples memberships. So guys, you can bring your favorite side bitch, your hoes, your girlfriend, your wife. Excuse me. You're more than welcome to bring them. So I went on Friday, and the theme, because they do have themed events. So this theme was called Pink Party. And I was going to wear pink. I had this really cute pink dress. And then, Mother Nature came and fucked up those plans. So I had to wear just like a regular club dress. If you don't want to dress the theme, then ladies, you are welcome to wear club wear. It's like heels, dresses, something cute. Guys, they do have a dress code. You do have to wear like a nice shirt, nice pants, no hood stuff. Like, so no jeans, no sneakers, no jerseys, none of that stuff. And we'll get into why in a few minutes. But so they do have a dress code. We went and got a membership. So we went on Friday. And the first thing is, it is BYOB. So you do have to bring your own alcohol. They do have the mixers there, but you do have to bring your own alcohol. They are really big on no cell phones. I mean, obviously, if you walk in and your cousin who's maybe like, a head football coach, but he's getting bent over by a girl and getting a strap on in his ass. I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want that shit on Shade Room or Instagram or nobody's Snapchat. So you do have to check in your phone. You can leave your phone in the car. You can check it in. And they do pat downs and they do metal detectors. So yes, you cannot sneak your phone in there. Nor do you want to. I mean, it's a privacy thing. This is a place where people can be sexually free and expressive, and you really don't want someone filming that. So the first thing you do is you walk in, you bring your bottle, you check in your bottle, you swipe your membership card, and when they wristband you, they give you a number. So that same number is on the back of your cell phone. If some of you guys seen some of my selfies from last weekend, I think I still have my number sticker on the back of my phone. But they put that same number, it's for your phone, it's for your bottle, and then they take your bottle right to the bar for you. So that way when you go get a drink, you show the bartender the wristband with your number, she knows what bottle is yours, and she'll let you know what mixers they have, and you can order it. So you don't have to pay, because obviously you're not going to pay to drink your own liquor. You can give tips. And so when you go, there's like a nice dance floor. There's like a stripper pole, and there's porn though on all the screens. So other TV screen has porn showing it. The first porn that I saw was there. It was pretty good. It was like really hardcore. I'm kind of into that. So that was nice. And so there's the dance floor. And the first thing I noticed, guys, was people were in theme. But what I mean, it's a place to be sexually free. Pink was taking very loosely. Like, there were girls there in lingerie, like literally just lingerie. So bra, panties, garter strings, and socks and heels. But it was pink. There was a girl there that was topless. There were girls with literally little to nothing on, which I'm not judging, but I wasn't expecting it, because I had never been to this kind of place before. So I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I liked it obviously, but I wasn't expecting it. And then so, you can still dance. They still have a dance floor. And then they have these rooms. So, they have these large theme rooms where it's kind of open play for anyone, really. So, the first room is all BDSM stuff. So, it's like a whipping table, a sex swing, like a flogging rack. And then there are couches. The room is, dimly lit. So, there are couches there if you're a person who likes to watch. You definitely will get a show. I know I looked in some corners and there were people literally having sex. Like, just having sex right there. And it is open. So it's not enclosed. There isn't no little room in the bigger rooms. It's just all open. You do have to ask people for people's consent. You can't just walk up and join. You can walk up and just ask to join. And people can say yes or no. I thought that was really interesting. And then they have the couples only area, where it literally is rooms to have sex in. All the rooms have beds, and you can just pick a room. They do have sheets, they have towels, and you literally just pick a room and you fuck. It's literally what you do. You literally just have sex or get head or have a threesome or whatever you want to do in that room. It's your room. And every room has a window for those of you that like to watch. Every room has a window, so you can go and just look in. I mean, obviously don't go knocking on the window, don't draw, but you can literally just watch. Some people that don't even watch, the curtain was closed over the room, but you can literally just walk by and watch. And each of the mini bedrooms have themes. So one is like another BDSM, one is like a blue light, one's like a red light room, one's like a castle painted wall theme. So whatever's your style. For like me, I just like blue, so I just go in the blue room. But that's kind of like what those rooms are for. They do have bathrooms. They do have lockers. If you don't want to show up in little to nothing, you can always get a locker, put your change of clothes there, go in the bathroom and change. The bathrooms were like unisex kind of bathrooms, but all the women kind of went to women's room, the men kind of went to men's room. But I would say, like, all in all, I liked the club. It was very interesting. I mean, I'm a person that likes to watch. So when I was going through different rooms, if the windows weren't covered, I was looking. Because, I mean, who doesn't want to watch people literally just have sex? There was a couple of cute people there. As far as, like, age range, I mean, I would say a lot of people were like under 35 or like under 40. They had a good like mixed age crowds. Like some people look like they were like 21. You can kind of see who wasn't really mature. They do have a lot of like, it is definitely like a millennials. Like it's a younger crowd. It's like 20s to 30s type younger crowd. As far as like racially, it was pretty diverse. They had like some white people, mostly black people because of the area, but it was mostly like white people, a lot of black people. The only downside I would say, I guess the night we went, it wasn't a large ratio of, like, girls. Like, there were some girls, but mostly, with a lot of rooms and stuff we went to, just, like, walking around, like, the club, most of the people were men. Like, there was a lot of men there. So, sometimes they do have theme parties where, like, it's all girls or like single women and couples. Like I think the one this Saturday is single women and couples. So it's like no single men. So I definitely like it. I definitely recommend it. Can't tell you guys what I did at the club. That's a secret. But I'm definitely going back and you guys should definitely check it out. So it gets like an A- in my book. The only downside was I didn't really like the mixers, like the variety of mixers they didn't have. They only had like soda, pineapple juice, orange juice, and cranberry juice. So it's just kind of like, didn't have a lot of diversity in the mixer choices. But you guys should definitely check it out. And that's all my time for today. So if you guys like this episode, feel free to chime in. Until next time, guys, this is Night Latte, and this is Girl Chat. Later.